The serene landscapes of several communities in Niger State have been overshadowed by palpable fear and uncertainty. This unrest was triggered by a grim incident in Akere village, where 36 officers tragically lost their lives to suspected cattle rustlers. Affected communities such as Akere, Zunguru, Erena, Kwaki, Chukuba, Kwasasu, and their neighboring villages have found themselves at the epicenter of these rising tensions. This alarm isn't solely due to the loss of life. It has been exacerbated by the notable increase in military presence in these regions. Areas like Zunguru and Erena are particular hotspots of concern. Both witnessed an influx of military personnel and equipment. Furthermore, the recent visit of the Chief of Army Staff to the area has intensified the speculation about the military's intentions. Historically, the Nigerian military has not been one to stand by after losing its members. As such, locals, including residents like Abdullahi Mohammed and Adamu Saidu, are voicing their apprehensions. They're wary of impending military operations and urge caution, advising residents to be on high alert. This heightened state of tension was amplified by an unfortunate incident in Kwaki village. A fighter jet, while targeting suspected hideouts, mistakenly caused civilian casualties. Incidents such as these reinforced the community's fears of being caught in the crossfire. In an attempt to mediate the situation, Niger State Governor Umar Mohamed Bago has proposed a diplomatic route. Advocating for dialogue with the bandits, he aims to foster an environment of understanding and mutual respect. His larger vision includes integrating Fulani herdsmen into the governmental framework of the state, believing in the power of inclusion to mitigate future conflicts. However, Bago's approach isn't without its critics. Many recall the harrowing experiences bandits have subjected them to in recent years. The traumas of lost loved ones or being displaced from ancestral homes linger vividly in their memories. They're quick to highlight that similar attempts at dialogue in neighboring states like Zamfara and Katsina proved ineffective. Hassan Mohammed, a prominent lawyer, emphasized that the banditry witnessed isn't a political movement but sheer criminal activity. He argues that negotiations or dialogues stand little chance against such illicit motives. Saidu Abdullahi, along with an unnamed retired military officer, advocate for a more assertive approach, pointing to the urgency of the situation, especially with the recent loss of military personnel. In the midst of this debate, the Niger State communities remain hopeful for a resolution that ensures their safety and the restoration of peace. Now, here is my opinion. The ongoing tensions in Niger State, as highlighted by the tragic event in Akere village, raise significant concerns about the delicate balance between military response and diplomatic dialogue. The deaths of 36 officers, presumably at the hands of cattle rustlers, are deeply tragic and underline the pressing need for security and peace in the affected communities. However, the subsequent heightened military presence has proven to be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it sends a clear message of deterrence to potential wrongdoers. On the other hand, it unintentionally escalates fear among innocent residents, particularly when unfortunate incidents like the accidental airstrike in Kwaki village occur. Such events emphasize the potential hazards of a heavy-handed military approach, especially in areas where civilians reside. Governor Umar Mohamed Bago's proposition for dialogue is commendable in its intent. In many global contexts, dialogue and understanding have proven to be effective tools in diffusing tension and fostering peace. But it's crucial to remember that for dialogue to succeed, there must be two willing parties. The challenge lies in determining whether these bandits are indeed open to conversation or if they are purely driven by criminal intentions. Critics of the dialogue approach present valid concerns, given the historical context. Previous dialogues in neighboring states have not yielded the desired outcomes. This begs the question, should Niger State follow the same path or chart a new course? In conclusion, while the military's protective instinct is understandable, especially in light of the recent killings, a solely militarized response may not be the panacea Niger State seeks. It might be worth exploring a multifaceted strategy, one that combines military vigilance with strategic diplomacy and community engagement. After all, the ultimate goal is not just retribution, but lasting peace for the communities in Niger State. Let us know what you think on the comment section, and thank you so much for watching.